Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing for the January 14th Al-Anon readings in Courage to Change and a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Just take a moment to look this over. The question of the day is, how can I let go and move forward today? The passage starts off by saying how powerlessness is actually a strength. Admitting powerlessness is a strength, because at that point we recognize that we have absolutely no control over other people, places, or things. And we can't move forward without letting go of things that we have no control over. And this person who wrote the passage is an Indian American. And they say that when they accept themselves, they stop feeling like they don't belong. And they can love themselves and understand that they're in the right place. Today's reminder talks about acceptance and use our power to change the things that we can. And usually what we can change is our own actions and attitudes. The quote is from Hope for Today. It says that we are released from pain when we surrender and accept. So how can I let go and move forward today? Well, I just got out of an excellent Al-Anon meeting, so that definitely helps. I think when I find myself thinking about something, really looking at it carefully and determining if I have any control over it or not, that can help me to let go and move forward. Reading my conference-approved literature, praying, all those good things. Trying to focus on exactly where my feet are. And I haven't thought of it very recently, but at the meeting that I was just at, someone brought up a saying that I've heard many times in Al-Anon, which is, if you put a hula hoop over your body, that's really what you control. Everything in that little tiny space. So I guess that's probably oversimplifying things, but keeping it simple, I think that's helpful, and everything else at some level I can let go of. So how can you let go and move forward today? Just got a very itchy nose. I think there's a superstition that says that someone's thinking of me. Could be, or it could be allergies, not sure. We're moving on. I'm going to take a minute and look this over. There's a tab. This says a lot. So this is about letting go. Sounds familiar. Letting go of things that we can't control. What can help us is Al-Anon meetings, phone calls, reading the literature. So this person wrote about when their loved one was not in recovery, they had to realize that they were absolutely powerless over someone else's alcoholism. Then their loved one got sober and they found new ways to apply this idea of powerlessness because then they were powerless over keeping their loved one sober. And my favorite part is that uh, this person says that they could do nothing to break the person's sobriety, which is the 3 C's. We absolutely, there's no way that we can cause it, there's no way we can control it, and there's no way we can cure it. And when this person says when they noticed that they had fears, it was just a sign that they had to work their program. It really had nothing to do with the other person, which I find for myself to be 100% true. It never has to do with the other person. It always has to do with what's going on inside of me. Today's reminder talks about admitting our powerlessness, and when we do that, how manageable things become. Our whole lives seem more manageable. When we surrender, we feel free and serene. And the quote is from the 12 Steps and Traditions. It encourages us to bring our Al-Anon program into all the different aspects of our lives. And I do find that I came to Al-Anon for one specific reason, but I use what I've learned and continue to learn every day of my life. There isn't a single day that goes by that I don't use something that I learned in Al-Anon. And I am so incredibly grateful for that. We'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I think that was 3. I lost count. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.